Hi, Rach.
Oh, we're recording now, are we?
Yeah, yes.
After a few attempts. Well, look, great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you after a few weeks. Great, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a busy few weeks behind the scenes. So, it's great to actually now get back on the video. So it's brilliant.
Yeah.
So last week we were covering, or not last week, a few weeks ago, we covered limiting beliefs. So today we're looking at how we can actually tackle them.
Yeah. Okay. Briefly last week, or the last we were on, we talked about how self-limiting beliefs can stop you from being the best version of yourself. It can stop you at the last moment from speaking what you want to say or whatever. So the big question is, how do you deal with them? So look at it this way: to break a habit, it takes 27 to 30 days to break a habit. And it's the very same with limiting beliefs. It doesn't matter where they came from a past, from a primary impressions. It really doesn't matter. That's the beauty of coaching. It's just about looking at them now, how they're interfering with our life, and how do we change them. And how we change them is by, first of all, you must rationalize out your self-limiting beliefs, because some of them can be reality. So you need to rationalize out. If somebody said, I'm not good enough, you would ask them, when's the last time you weren't good enough and what happened? And you go behind what happened to find out, is this that did actually happen? It was a reality. However, you're now past it, you've learned from it. And are you just going to carry on the belief, I'm not good enough, just because it happened once in the past? So that's why I often ask the client, are you living now in past realities? So when then they realize, I'm carrying this belief, I'm not good enough, we would then together form an affirmation. Now, the power of forming affirmations is really important, because in neurolinguistic programming, we always say that the words should resonate with your nervous system. In other words, you might say to me, how am I? I always remember with my husband, I don't like the word nice. So I bought a top and I took it out and I said to my husband, what do you think of this top? And he goes, that's nice. I go, right, it goes in the bin. And he goes, oh, I'm going, nice, it doesn't happen in my life. It just doesn't happen. It has to be great or beautiful. I don't wear something that's just nice. So that's my word, the words, okay? And we all have, as you know, different paraphrases and different ways of talking. So we need to work with the client to make sure the words we use to form the affirmations are resonating with their nervous system. Vital. Now, long ago, you had a brilliant book, Susan Jeffers, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, but she gives a menu of affirmations. However, some of them were brilliant, but some of them didn't resonate with people because it wasn't coming from them and their words and the language that they use and the programs that they run. Okay, so now coming back to now, how you do it then is you must make sure the affirmations are in the present tense, personal and positive. So you can't say, Johnny loves me now. You can't go with talking about somebody else. You can only take power of yourself and say the affirmations and form them as you look at the limiting beliefs. So what we do.
Sorry, go on, continue.
No, go ahead. Sorry, Rachel.
So I was just thinking, like, when people are coming to you, do they actually come to you and say, I have a limiting belief? Or do you actually, when they come to you for coaching, do you actually catch the limiting belief? Do you see the program they're living?
Okay, very good question, Rachel, because nobody will come to me and say they have a limiting belief. They would come, and at the first session is always about opening up everything and exploring everything. Then we go focusing in. And it's when they start saying, well, Mary, this to have 5 and it wants to be a 9. And I ask, what's stopping you? And what's the reason you think that? What's behind that? What's the belief behind that? And that's where you find the limiting beliefs. Very important to get the client to write them down straight away, because sometimes they come up without the client even realizing it. So once they elicit their limiting beliefs, then on the next session is where I would work with them in changing and reframing what they see as, let's say, a disaster, an opportunity, but it's in reality. It's about, let's see, I can give a great example. Somebody only said recently, Mary, nobody listens to what I say. So he has put in a lovely affirmation around, as I speak, people listen to me with curiosity, enthusiasm, and respect. So they listen to me in a very different way. So that helps them form the affirmation.
Yeah, because I think I may have mentioned it in the last video that how you know you have a limiting belief, it shows up in so many different places as the same feeling and emotion. So for me, one big one was they don't care about me, and then it was like he doesn't care about me, she doesn't care about me. It was showing up in so many areas, and then when I soon caught it, it was life-changing. You're able to relate different with those people. It was me carrying it.
That is so true, and that's a really good example, because I always say to people, imagine the belief is the table, but then the legs to hold that table up the tabletop, the legs that hold that up, are all the other beliefs that you search for to make yourself sure that that belief is true. We don't even know we're doing it.
Yeah.
And we form patterns of behavior, and then we keep attracting what we don't want in again. So I'm telling you, when you disclose and open up and find those limiting beliefs with a coach, the freedom you get when you change it from a limiting belief into a positive is amazing. Like I only recently had somebody that had an attachment to control, and this is a very important one at the moment, and an attachment to being always right. And when I worked with him and drilled down and said, so how does it serve you by having this attachment? Where's it coming from first? Coming from judgment, and it's coming from being a perfectionist. And how is it serving you today with your relationships? And when we traced all that back, I realized that having an attachment to anything controls you. You're not. So it's so, and yes, when you do change them over and let's say reframe them with positive affirmations, you get loads of freedom with it. Loads of feeling of freedom comes with it.
Yeah, it's incredible when you finally catch it and you can go back and understand it, because like I was saying before this video, that limiting belief that I was able to do the work on, that after, when I really worked on it, my taste buds changed. I went off certain foods, so I obviously built a relationship. I was comforting to certain foods in that program. And I mean, it's so powerful, and it's so powerful to have someone like you to work with on it, because we become blinded. We're so used to living it, we don't even see it,
Yeah, you become immune to it. And with patterns comes associations. So that was very understandable. It's like me with garlic and wine. If I'm eating something garlic, my association is of wine. And I know it serves me sometimes, and sometimes I put on weight because of it. But I mean, I have that association. I'm aware of it. Do I want to drop it and let it go? No. But I hear what you're saying, though. Very much hear what you're saying. Yeah.
So Mary, if someone was, felt they would like to speak to you or work with you, how can they get in contact?
Yeah, they can get me through my website, www.marycurran.ie, or on my email, marycurran@coachcenter.com, or on my mobile 086 232 8143.
Brilliant. And all Mary's videos are on her website, and they're on YouTube, and I'm up there as well. They're great videos. I'm a bit biased about it, but they're brilliant. And next week, Mary?
Yeah, I think after today we were talking about maybe bring up the subject again of resilience.
Yeah.
A little bit more about resilience would be great.
Oh yeah, we all need that. We all need to be able to get up and fight another day.
Yeah, absolutely. At the moment, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, look, it's great to see you again, Mary. So I'll see you next week, and bye-bye to everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey.